Welcome back to Fan Films Movie Club Update Club number 3. Let's get into it.
Is Davin still cool? I feel like it's not.
It's never not.
That's kind of true. Like, what are the kids doing nowadays? Are they dabbing?
I don't know, protesting, I guess. That's what kids are
That's
doing.
what the kids are doing.
That's what's
Well,
happening.
kids are getting shot
for their
now, I
quote-unquote
think.
lives.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
good job.
Welcome back. The first Fan Films podcast of 2018. My name's Brian. I'm here with a few of the club members.
Adam here.
I'm Zach.
And Brent.
How's it go, guys?
Pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
been a while.
Good. It has been
It
a
It's
while.
has.
been quite a while. Since
Been a week since you podcast. Sorry.
When was the
I'm
last
so
one we
sorry.
did?
It was-
The recap.
The 2017 recap?
Yeah,
I think so.
2017 recap.
So this will kind of blend right into that, I think. I guess
2018.
2018
2018
recap.
Precap.
We do once a
It's a
year now.
precap.
It's a
Yeah.
pregame for 2018.
Hell yeah.
Because we're March. We're like
We're
a quarter of the way through
yeah.
the year. We're like, all right, let's get back to
There's
it.
a little gap there. There's a sizable little gap in the
Well, there's a
middle.
lot going on.
There is.
And it was
Busy.
hard to like organize, big groups of people getting together for podcasts. I didn't have a place.
sure.
I was like, crashing with my grandma. I'm moving up in the
Yeah.
world, you guys. I have a new place to live. It's
Oh
great.
yeah, and this
Yeah.
place fucking rules.
Yeah.
man.
So
it's big.
We're proving it to the world with the video this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of really just the beauty and splendor of
Look at
the
that
house,
clock.
which you can see.
I'm not even sure if that's in frame.
Extrapolate that clock to the whole
that the
house,
right
and you
time?
kind of have an idea.
Should we be playing to this camera? Not really, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It just-
I mean, I've been looking at it the whole time. I'm just like staring
If
at
you,
it.
yeah, if one of us has unbreaking fucking eye contact with it the entire
Just
time,
staring at it the
I
whole
think
time.
that'll play really well. and
Okay,
people
bad
respond
podcast.
really
We
well
have a
to it.
camera that's recording us right now.
Oh yeah, good call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, it has been busy. Adam and I were in hell for a little bit.
Yeah, that was
we're
a-
back now. That was a fun little
That was a little bit of hiccup.
detour. Yeah, I mean,
How
it's,
long were we gone? Like, how long were we gone, guys? Like, we don't know.
yeah, we don't have a firm
I
kind
feel
of.
like it was not a whole year. What?
Yeah, it was like Donald Trump got
6 or
elected
7
and then you guys
months.
just disappeared for a while.
Well, I mean,
Wait,
that-
Donald Trump's elected?
I mean, basically, we've been living in hell too.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Holy shit! How did we fucking
The actor?
The guy that had sex with
Yeah.
a porn star.
the
Yeah.
comedy guy? The
Yeah.
comedy guy, Donald
The-
Trump.
the
Yeah,
crowd
from
from
Home Alone.
The guy, yeah, from Home Alone.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, the really mean dad from.
Donald J.
Wife?
Trump.
I was trying to think. Little Rascals, wasn't he like the jerk dad in Little Rascals?
God, I hope not.
I don't remember that.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, anyway, it was a terrible detour. We watched really bad movies.
Yeah.
Learned nothing. We learned that we had a fan down there in hell, which is cool. Garrett, cool
Garrett,
guy. Shout
yeah.
out Garrett if you're watching.
Hey, Garrett.
And so yeah, and we're back because he helped us get out, and yeah, it feels
yeah,
good
we
to
just
be
kind
back
of
in
just
the land.
showed up in this house.
Yeah,
In
we
fact-
appeared here, which
yeah,
is really
I don't.
weird. Like, a
I haven't
while
seen
back.
my family.
Was
I
it,
don't.
like through that portal or what?
Yeah.
It's through that one, yeah.
Oh,
Not that
right,
one,
yeah.
but the one.
I was wondering.
Yeah, I
where that
just I
portal
almost
was.
wrapped my shoes in that.
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, there's a few in the house. It's really.
I thought we
strange.
were still in hell because there were just mics here, and I was like, well, I guess this is just another
Yeah,
stage.
they upgraded our room, right? Like that, at least there wasn't like a pile of like 30 VHSs in this one. You know?
And for some reason, we did not feel tempted to leave the house. We just sat down and just thought, you
well,
know,
we're so used to it.
yeah, let's just do this
It's comfortable, you know.
podcast.
You got that like victim mentality. You just
Yeah.
like this is
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
right.
Yep.
What's
So
the
what was
internet?
that? That was like
speed?
the internet
The
speed.
inter- well, there's no internet
66
here.
They had- didn't they
megabits
print
per
out maps
second.
for you or
66
something,
megabits, yeah.
or print out.
How's
fact sheets?
Yeah.
how's Garrett gonna like see this?
Well, I think behind the scenes they have internet, but if you're staying in hell, you don't have access to any of that
Oh,
shit. So
it's like
they had to print out the IMDb sheets for us.
You ever been to
read
North
off of
Korea?
and-
Kim Jong Un has
It's a lot like
high
North
speed
Korea.
internet,
Exactly.
dude, but no
Hell
one else
is a
does.
lot like
Yeah.
North Korea. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you sure you guys were interested?
There are
That's
a lot
a
of
great
Koreans
metaphor,
there,
yeah.
actually.
there was a lot of Koreans there. It was.
They could just be. Nah, I'm not going to go there.
Yeah. Okay. let's stop that one.
Hashtag Koreans go to hell. That's right.
Okay, fine. Jesus Christ. What else is new? We've all been guests on the Countdown to Infinity podcast, huh?
I haven't yet.
You haven't been. Okay.
I
Are you
thought.
Did they do Doctor Strange? Did they skip me?
No, not yet.
Okay.
haven't
So
done
I'm supposed to be
that.
on that one. It's
Yeah.
like I know it's near the end.
Well, because I'll be doing Civil War soon.
It's after
so
that, right?
It's a
is
couple.
it after?
It's
Yeah, it's after Civil
It's
War.
like
Oh,
two after that.
Is Ant-Man after? No, Ant-Man's
Yeah.
before Civil War.
Ant-Man's after.
No, it's before Civil War.
No,
It
it's
is. No,
before
you're right.
Civil
I'm
War.
sorry. Yeah.
Ant-Man, Civil War.
I don't remember the order.
Then Doctor Strange.
Oh, Doctor Strange came out right after Civil War.
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're probably
maybe like a
Probably.
Guardians 2, then a Doctor Strange. Maybe?
No, Guardians
No?
just came out recently.
Okay.
Fairly recently. I mean, Doctor Strange.
Well,
been out.
Jesus, if you do like, if you're listening out there and you like Marvel movies, hop on over to Countdown to Infinity.
Yeah, it's pretty cool what they're doing over there. It's a really cool idea, and
They have games.
We're all getting excited. Yeah, they have,
They have
games,
games.
that are fucking a lot harder
They're
than you
actually
think they
really
are.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah, and
The trivia game? Yeah,
the trivia games are
trivia game's
tough,
really
man.
fun.
John's like fucking 8 for 10 in that shit
Yeah.
now. Like,
He's operating on like pure autistic levels.
absolutely, yeah.
He like just picks random ones.
Like IMDb trivia is like his homepage on his fucking.
I
laptop
literally
now.
told him
Like,
on the Winter Soldier podcast, I was like, dude, let's just do trivia night at like a pub. Like,
he
why
would
are
be.
you?
He'd
doing
probably
Marvel
be.
trivia.
But I don't know if that really like goes out to other different types of things other than movies though. But
No, he has
definitely
the
knows
most
his
obscure
shit.
memories.
some
That
crazy
yeah, he
stuff.
knows
Yeah.
some crazy
him
stuff.
and his
true.
brother.
Yeah.
His brother's got like the comic book knowledge.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. They definitely pull some shit on that show where you're like, damn, that's a deep cut right there.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's an awesome podcast. Listen to it.
What else has happened since late November?
I'm gonna have a baby like
I mean, yeah.
You have a
tomorrow.
baby tomorrow?
It's like been
Yeah, it's gonna be like
To,
literally
tomorrow
tomorrow.
or Wednesday of this, which doesn't mean anything to people listening. But by the time you're hearing this,
It's
when is this
probably
gonna be?
Yeah.
out.
Friday,
Couple
maybe.
weeks, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
That late?
I mean, it
Why?
should be past. I don't know.
So I will be. Yeah, I will have a baby by the time you listen to this. Probably.
You have a baby right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, right-
technically,
right
unless
now,
you
yeah.
believe
That's
in late-term
crazy.
abortions.
That's crazy. Hopefully, nothing like really bad happens, and this is like a really dark,
Yeah.
fucking podcast episode.
Oh my
I'm not even
gosh.
gonna think
Yeah,
about
that's
that
like,
shit.
I'm gonna knock on wood.
But
You're the one
anyway,
who's saying
yeah. So yeah, that's been pretty cool. Other than that, I mean, we're working on a new short. Are we?
Yeah,
Well,
we made
that's
a
what we
short,
have
yeah.
been doing was the short.
We worked on a new short that Adam
Mm-hmm.
wrote called Expletive Genius, which is basically just making fun of those articles you read that are like,
With
smarter people
pseudoscience,
use
sort
cuss
of
words
shit,
more often
yeah.
than others, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking true though.
Yeah,
What
fuck
the fuck
yeah,
are you
dude.
talking about? We're ruining the
God,
the fucking,
I know. God damn
the
it.
short that we put a lot of effort into.
I think there's split audiences here. There's some people who exclusively watch our videos. And people who
yeah.
I think
exclusively
it is
listen.
probably. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're
It's divvied up.
completely mutually exclusive. There's no middle.
Yeah.
Like in the Venn diagram, there's no people that watch the videos
Yep.
and listen to the podcast.
There is
I don't
no
think
Venn
that
diagram.
exists.
Yeah.
Like
It's
they're
just two
listening to the
completely separate
podcast right
So
now.
they're watching the video
Yeah.
of this,
Yeah.
and they don't know what the fuck Adam and I are talking about when we say we were
Yeah.
in hell,
Actually,
or they're
Oh,
listening.
you know what? Let's do
and-
this. Links in the description, right?
Oh, shit.
Like if you're watching the video.
we
There
could put
you
like the
go.
little
Got
like,
it.
Oh, that little
thing
thing.
right here. I
Yeah.
don't know if where this is in the
Let's
frame.
all point. Yeah, we'll all point
Right
to the
here.
same.
We're gonna put a link.
Yeah.
And one over here too, just for Zach to.
That's a secret link.
Well, this
you
is
never
the-
know what
this
that's
is-
gonna be.
Wait,
That
no,
one's
this
just a
is
clear
It's like a
box.
pixel. It's like a pixel.
no, this is
Right
the
here.
subscribe button right here, right?
Easter eggs.
I think
You can't
it's-
get shit to pop up in the middle of a video.
Yeah, you
though,
can.
right?
Yeah,
you
you
can do whatever you
can.
want.
Yeah.
The
I don't know
annotations.
anything, dude. Jesus Christ, I'm already a dad.
Dude, what the fuck? You call
shit.
yourself a millennial?
Yeah, when
Yeah,
it started,
I'm a bad.
He didn't
millennial.
even march for the guns.
Yeah, I didn't even march for the gun people.
I did. I felt pretty deeply about. I watched those kids marching.
Yeah,
So sad.
it was really sad.
Yeah,
It's really
dude.
sad.
You know who else marched?
Hundreds of thousands
Nazis.
of people did.
That's true.
Hey,
I don't sympathize with
correlation, any causation? Who cares?
them. Correlation
Yeah.
equals causation. That's why they rhyme.
That's
Logic.
That's why they have
You
the
must
same number
acquit.
of syllables. Do the math.
You just got zacked.
Good old Zach logic.
Yeah.
We had a new sports podcast since the last one, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's
that was
right.
new.
Yeah.
The
Well, what
sports show.
sports are in right now? Is it basketball?
Football.
There's a break
Football-
right now.
football's
Basketball's
not-
happening, but they haven't really. After the Super Bowl, they kind of.
I caught
'Cause
a
it-
bit of the end of an
Yeah.
NCAA game waiting for the Stormy Daniels CNN interview. Or not CNN, fucking ABC.
Yeah.
CBS.
But yeah, I don't know anything about sports, so.
How did that go?
Pretty
No
boring,
huge
no.
bombshells or anything really.
I mean, if you didn't know anything about it, you'd be pretty surprised.
Yeah, there's a lot of. She heavily insinuates that she was physically threatened soon after
In a parking
the affair.
lot.
In the parking lot,
Right.
yeah. Like a guy walked. So this is the story. not saying it's true or not, but a guy walked up to her when she had her baby and she was going into the gym and said, "It's a beautiful baby. It'd be a shame if something happened to her mother."
Oh shit!
And it's like, yeah, it like that was pretty big. I was like, oh
That's
my
like
god,
some mom shit.
That's a cliche ass line, though.
I
mean, people pull shit from movies
Yeah.
when they're trying to, especially shitty, like
Yeah.
Trumpian fucking like henchmen. I'm
hey
sure.
Zach, that's
Yeah.
Trump
that's a pretty
henchman.
adorable baby Topo Chico. It'd be a shame if anything happened to it.
Nothing better happens.
It'd be a shame if the person drinking that Topo Chico.
I do want to give a shout out to these adorable Topo Chicos.
Yeah, they're
These are Brian's.
I got them at HEB. They're tiny. And
We
they're
should all just,
refreshing. Dink it.
Sorry, Brent.
If you're gonna,
Don't drink it.
okay, a little
Drink it
shout
and
out
drink
to
it.
the, yeah, I got you.
Shout out to one of my new like favorite like YouTube obsessions is Good Mythical Morning.
See,
Like
and Zach like hates them. They're fine.
what are you talking
They're
about?
entertaining. Who is I? Oh, David does. David does. I'm sorry.
I've never
come
seen
on,
it.
Zach. What else do you hate?
I hate everything
Yeah.
I don't know about.
Yeah.
That's literally ignorance.
I'm an American.
I don't understand things.
What
That
is
means
that?
I hate it.
It's different. I hate it.
Yeah, if you're gonna drink bad water, definitely just go Topo Chico. I mean, the bottles look really nice.
Dude,
It's not bad water.
it's great
It's
water.
gross. Mineral water's gross. Sparkling water's gross.
You're gross.
Yeah,
That's
I can't
bad
argue-
water.
I can't
Yeah.
argue with that. No, you're absolutely right. This is very bad water. This is death water right here.
It's piss.
What's your favorite water? What are you talking about?
My favorite.
Tap? Say tap.
Tap.
Cold
Warm tap.
fridge water. Warm tap.
Cold fridge water?
Toilet
Like from
water.
the,
if I'm
from the
being
door?
honest. Yeah.
No,
It's
I
like
just,
cold
you
ice
know what's
water.
funny? I just bought, like, I used to get the, what is it called? Perrier's. I get
You
those.
have
good.
80 in your fucking
Yeah.
fridge. It's insane.
But then I discovered Dasani has sparkling water now.
oh
Really?
shit.
And it's better.
Better
They
than
got-
Topo?
I didn't know that.
Well,
Aren't
it's
they
flavored.
different?
It's
Ooh.
flavored. So
I mean-
you have like pineapple and raspberry lemonade that I have.
There's flavored Perrier's too, though.
Yeah, but it's better.
They're better than
I don't
those?
really like
Yeah.
Perrier. Perrier is like the weakest one to me. Honestly, it's not bubbly enough. Like
What?
What's that?
I need it to be
This
way
is
bubblier.
not as bubbly as Perrier.
What's the other green
cool.
one?
That's
It's
Perrier.
like with the
That's
blue.
Perrier.
No, but with a blue label. It's not Perrier.
Oh, Pellegrino.
Pellegrino.
Oh,
yeah.
Those
Maybe
are okay.
Pellegrino is what I'm thinking.
Those
of.
are pretty good.
I like how we're
Pellegrino's
kind of
not
doing
really-
our water podcast
Yeah.
a little bit.
We
right
got to
now.
sneak it in eventually.
No, but I was gonna say
Yeah.
I do splurge on smart waters when I see them, just because like it's. You know
Okay,
what's
here we
interesting
go.
about smart water is it's like thicker than normal water. Have you ever had it?
It's not.
There's
thicker.
no. It
Like
is
wait, is it
slightly-
THICC?
it's like
Yes.
more viscous.
It's more.
Dude,
Yeah, that's what viscous is.
that's how I feel about Fiji water,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Fiji water, I feel like
You mean
I've
it
never
feels
had Fiji.
it
they like
feels
squeeze
heavier.
trees and
Yeah,
like
it's
water
interesting, dude. And
came
so
out.
it's what?
dense.
I'm sorry, I totally cut you off.
No, I feel like that's what Fiji water is like just strained through like from plants. You squeeze a plant and it like
And that's why it's $8 a
Yeah.
From
bottle.
a mountain.
But I can't talk.
They
I
squeeze the mountain.
dropped money on
the first
smart
time I
water.
had Fiji water, I was like on a trip for like band, and like they had us like they had a hotel room where there's like a bottle of water, like on the desk, and there was like a little metal like ring that it was sitting in, and the ring said this bottle of water is $20,
Yeah.
and so we just drank it and then filled it back up with toilet water. And
Oh
Oh
man.
God damn.
Toilet water?
no, I'm just kidding. It was definitely
It's
sink
like-
water.
Because that's
Okay.
like
Yeah,
that's like
it's
effort
definitely-
for
Yeah,
toilet
yeah, like,
water.
just stick
Yeah.
it in there.
It was definitely sink water, but
That's-
but yeah,
hotels are fucking nuts.
yeah, there's no way we're paying $20 for a bottle of water.
Yeah, that's too
There-
much. I mean, smart water's like $2.50 for like a 20 ounce. I think. I just
Yeah.
like the way they feel and the way that the water. I'm telling you guys,
Fucking
I swear
cuck.
to Christ, it is a tiny bit thicker to the point where you're like, I like the way this.
We gotta
tastes.
we gotta do this as like
feels on my tongue.
a
Oh, wait,
podcast
I'll try
slash YouTube
Wait,
video.
no. We gotta do blind test.
It's gotta be blind.
It's gotta be
Okay.
blind.
It's gotta be
We do a
blindfolded.
blind water test.
Yeah, blind
Blind
water test. You
water
have to
head
guess what
test,
they are.
yeah.
Waterhead.
Called the
Spoilers,
Waterhead Podcast.
Spoilers, it's 6 cups of the same water.
The Waterhead podcast. Are you serious?
Oh boy.
Welcome back to Waterhead.
That'll get some clicks.
It's not offensive because no one knows what
Well,
the fuck that is.
But we're not using it that way. It's like gearheads.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
like your
People
heads,
that
yeah,
like
we're
gear.
water.
We're waterheads. We like
Well, actually,
water.
I think the origin of Waterhead actually is when you have too much like liquid on your. I'm not even going to talk about
What?
this because I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. The second I started talking, I was like, no, this is.
No, you
nothing.
mean the liquid that makes your your brain
isn't that a
floats
thing?
in.
Like if you have too much
Brain
liquid
juices.
in your
Yeah.
around your
Because your
it can
brain
be
is
bad.
floating in this viscous fluid in your head.
So here's
Yeah,
what
that's
else
the
is new.
definition of
Also new to Sticker Fridge. Eric Caceres wrote up a nice article put it up on our website. So
Oh.
if you're interested in some write-ups, some articles about local rock concerts, check out stickerpitch.com.
Yeah, this is
know
probably
what-
a bad time to bring this
What?
up, but while I'm on leave, I'll probably do some writing for that.
Paternity
Oh, nice.
leave.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
yeah.
It was a good
Get
time to
some
bring that up.
shit. So
Yeah,
keep an eye
I
on
want
the
to
site.
write some stuff too. It just seems like a fun
Yeah,
thing
dude,
to do.
Like, let's it's a good place for it.
I have a
I'll
bunch
write
of
about
things that I should just
some- yeah.
give over to the website because I have a blog that I have a lot of like
Dude,
writings. In.
Fucking just
I don't know why I don't
put them out
just-
weekly.
I feel like that's the
a good
idea of like what we want to do with Sticker Fridge.
Yeah.
Just put all of our creative things onto one platform.
One platform.
Drive
No,
some
that
traffic
sounds like
to
a
it,
bad
yeah.
idea.
What?
I don't know how long I'm gonna.
When you
be around
say
you
it,
guys.
it sounds dumb.
No, but yeah, so keep an eye on the site, and there'll probably be some cool.
We should just
shit.
make a
That'd be right.
magazine. You know,
Honestly,
Magazines
that
are
would be dope.
That would be
super
dope,
in.
honestly.
Then
yeah.
we should make.
Those are super in, yeah.
What
Yeah.
else? Other media.
Do you
thing? I
think-
have a
Stacks.
newspaper?
I was thinking about this the other day. Do you think magazines may eventually be like the new vinyl in a sense, where it's this kind of outdated thing, but well, I guess
The
they kind of are
quality's
because
better.
there are
Yeah,
still
it is like a tactile thing. Like you want it, like
Well, the
Yeah,
thing with vinyl
no.
is that it's like objectively like just better than
It's
digital.
not though.
yeah,
It
it's not,
is.
though.
No, not anymore. I mean, it's 2018.
It
No.
definitely has a warm tone, but it's not like a better.
You don't miss
quality.
out on if you get the best preamp possible, you can hear literally anything in the recording room. Like if it's not digitized.
well, that's getting into the definition of like
Yeah.
but
that's not-
like quality of recording.
It's
I mean,
ju-
that's a $1,000 preamp. That's not
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
record. That's not going to make the difference for you. Like the average.
I think
person
that
knows.
probably is. The
Doesn't it
preamp,
depend
yeah.
how they mix the album together? Like do they mix
it's a
they,
lot of stuff.
Don't
It's
they
the mics
master
they
it?
use.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
Well, you can master something for vinyl. It's probably gonna sound the best on vinyl.
Yeah.
Master it for iTunes. Probably gonna sound like shit no matter what you do.
Well, that's
I don't know.
true, yeah.
Like our podcast.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I was just
Wow.
thinking the magazine thing
Yeah.
is kind of similar in the sense that like Amy subscribed me to this magazine subscription called Little White Lies, and
Yeah.
it's this British film journalism, I guess,
Yeah.
company that I don't think they have much of an online presence, but every 3 months you get a magazine that's like specifically kind of about one movie.
Yeah.
At that time, like the most recent was Shape of Water, and it was
Nice.
like interviews with all of like the cast and like Guillermo del Toro and stuff, and it's super interesting. I guess that's like stretching what a magazine is. It's more of like a
Yeah, it's almost
Right.
like a loot crate or something, but like for film nerds.
I guess
Yeah,
I guess
like-
it's different. It's not quite a magazine.
I don't know because like podcasts are getting popular because you can do those things while you're doing other things. You know, you can listen to a podcast while you're doing other
Right.
things.
Yeah.
You know, while magazine, the only time I would really read a magazine is if I'm taking a shit. You know,
That's kind of true too.
or use my phone while I'm taking a shit. Like I just don't see when I would like read a magazine. You know
Well,
what I mean?
the thing with magazines
I mean-
is like you can get really creative and cool with that. You could just play with the format of a magazine itself.
Yeah, that's
But I mean,
Yeah,
I don't want to
well-
do it, but it would be cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like that's cool. And then also like most magazines have an online version.
Yeah.
and
Which is
they're,
pretty
like, They're
cool.
similar, and it's like it's cooler because online you can put links in
Yeah.
the article and all
And
that.
special effects
It's
and
interconnected,
shit.
but like also like what you're saying, like you know, find time to read a magazine.
Yeah.
Like that's most like average magazines. Like no one wants to read fucking
Yeah.
I don't know, In Touch.
wanna
or
look at the pictures.
Game Pro.
Yeah.
But like if you pick like a niche magazine, like I get
Game
an American
Pro, dude.
cinematographer, and it's
Game Pro.
fucking got great
Yeah.
like
well, that
articles.
makes sense.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
certain
that makes
things are like
sense.
really interesting.
Should we
Just
do a
like
magazine? Oh, Okay, if we do a
Eventually.
magazine, I just want to call it a zine though.
That's
it can't
different.
be.
That's a different
Yeah.
thing there.
What's a z- okay? What?
Well, we'd have to get
From what
Andrew
I can
to
tell,
do-
a zine is just a magazine that's like folded to like a quarter the size.
Okay, let's.
And I don't know
Well,
why.
It's just a
and,
mini
and I think it's
magazine?
more artistic.
independent.
It's like more, yeah, it's more like the indie version of a magazine. I
Yeah.
think is kind of what the
Well,
difference
that's why
is.
we should do it. We should.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be
instead of
cool.
we should do a zine. Because who's gonna say
That
it's
costs
a
a lot of
mouthful?
money,
Magazine? Like sounds like I'm about
Who
to
says that?
like load up an AR or something.
I
no,
mean-
let's talk about zines.
I
Like
mean, well, we should just call these casts then.
column
Yeah.
casts.
Podcasts? That's too many syllables.
Why
I
is it
don't
called a
understand what
podcast?
pod. Like
Yeah, why is
I don't
it
know. I
called-
don't
I
understand the
have no idea.
terminology to begin with.
Yeah, I don't
but-
know. We should look into that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Since we fucking host several podcasts.
Just tell the secretary Steve to look it up.
I do want to. If you guys are out there interested in starting your own podcast, we can help you. Let us help you.
Join the network.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
We got
email
some,
us. Email us.
some other ones coming up.
Stickerfridge at Gmail.
Um,
Yeah. What else is coming up?
Basura Boys. Which
Basura.
Trash
Is that
Boys.
Japanese? Oh, okay.
It's,
I'm kidding.
It's Spanish. It's close. But yeah, we're 2 or 3 episodes in. We're trying to like stock them up before we put them out.
And what do you guys talk about on Basura Boys?
Honestly, we just talked trash about any of them.
Makes sense.
We talked about the Stormy Daniels thing on one episode.
Talk some trash.
Talked about drug trips and just random things we've done in life.
Nice.
It's pretty pointless, but it's
More,
entertaining.
more of like a general discussion podcast. Yeah.
a panel, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Something different from this incredibly focused kind of format
Yeah.
that we have here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fan films. In
You know,
which
I
we've
am-
gone 15 minutes without talking
want
about a
to-
film.
Well, this is Update Club. This is us.
Yeah.
We're
Sure.
updating
Yeah.
everyone what we're doing. I want to launch another podcast, just me interviewing one other person, like one-on-one. I think that'd be
Yeah,
fun
Just
just
the
to
same
do.
person over and over again every
Yeah,
episode.
different
Yeah.
interesting people.
The
they're-
podcast where we talk to interesting people.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
You should, man. You've
good
been,
one.
you've been kind of pitching.
What
that
if
for a
it's
while.
like
That'd be
the
great. That'd be
same
cool.
person being interviewed, but it's a different
Interviewer.
interview?
What if it's
each time?
Just every episode, you interview each other back and forth.
That'd be interesting. No.
You just learn more and more about each other. From, like,
And
Oh, I
it
didn't
just
know that
ends
about
up-
you.
By,
Oh, really?
Brian's fireside
Yeah.
chats. Just
Maybe
and
I
then
should
it just
call it that,
becomes
yeah.
like a
Yeah,
romance,
that's better.
like a
Yeah.
fucking. You
We
guys
can-
fall in love.
it's like it's got a whole arc to it. It'd be
Yeah.
great. We can bring back the fire.
It's like a
crackling
Richard
sounds.
Linklater movie. What the fuck? It's like an 8-year-long like narrative podcast with like all these ups and downs.
I do. I wish if there's someone out there who like wants to start a Spanish podcast, I want to help with that. I would be
What?
cool. I think it'd be cool if there
Oh,
was
like
we
a
had-
bilingual. Yeah,
Yeah, if we had like a bilingual podcast, or if we had like a
Well,
dating
they can't
podcast, or if
understand
we
what
had,
we're saying.
I mean, we know someone with a dating podcast.
Yeah.
We just got to convince them to
Yeah.
migrate onto our
Yeah.
network.
they haven't put one out in a while either, though.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, get it together. Come over here.
we'll
Kyle
set
and
deadlines
Elisa.
for you.
Right. Y'all want to talk about some
'cause we're
movies?
so-
Should we talk about movies now? All right. You guys want to talk about movies we've seen this year, or do you want to start with the Oscars and like reactions to it?
Can we just get the Oscars over with? 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't
Let's
really
just
want to
talk-
talk
let's
about
watch
them.
You still want to talk about them? We can skip over it. I don't really care.
I don't really like.
Let's
the
get a
Oscars,
brief
that's why.
take from everyone about the
Okay, I'll
Oscars.
brief
They
take.
were incredibly predictable.
You did really well predicting them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
think
did.
I couldn't find my fucking thing that I submitted that like I picked all of the who I thought was gonna win.
Your
not who I
your
wanted
March
to win.
Madness bracket.
Huh?
Yeah.
Your March Madness bracket.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
for
pretty
movies?
much like my nerdy version of it. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure I got like 98% of like all the categories. Actually, I was pretty proud. It was really predictable. Like everybody that people were kind of assuming were gonna win won. Like fucking, I mean, Shape of Water, best
Shape of Water,
director and
yeah.
picture,
Get out one for writing.
writing.
Screenplay.
That one was a little more unpredictable.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, 3 Billboards
Gary
was like in the
Oldman.
running for that one.
Yeah, Gary Oldman was like
I watched that movie and I was like, I guess, but like,
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty good movie, and like he's good in it. He's just doing the Oscar-y thing, man. Like he's very bumbling and like, well,
Yeah.
too.
smoking cigars and stuff. He like, I just woke
That's-
up. Give me a shot of whiskey and a cigar.
That's how everyone,
And a
that's
young
everyone
girl
best
yelling.
actor talks in their movie.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
the
much.
Oscar.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
a great double feature to watch Darkest Hour and Dunkirk.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Almost the entire time I was watching Darkest
Yeah.
Hour, I was like, "Holy fuck!" If you like literally edit these movies into
Yeah.
each other,
That might be really
that
cool.
would be
Yeah.
fucking awesome to do.
Do that supercut.
Yeah, like it'd be like a 5-hour. No, each one's not that long. I guess it'd be like a 4-hour movie probably.
Dunkirk's pretty short.
Pretty short, yeah. And Darkest Hour's like 2 hours, I think. But
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't really. I
that's
got-
like almost the biggest entertainment thing I
Yeah.
took away from it is because like what I found interesting about that is Dunkirk. I didn't have almost any context
Yeah.
for it, which is like part of what adds to why it's so suspenseful. But it was just really cool to like see like how Dunkirk affected shit
Yeah.
after it and like the build up to it. It was really cool to see that because like Churchill's radio speech or whatever plays at the end of Dunkirk, and he gives that in Darkest Hour. So yeah, pretty rad. But yeah, I'm really happy that Guillermo del Toro won.
I'm happy for
director
him,
and-
but I also like.
Yeah.
I wish he had made a better movie.
I didn't see that movie.
yeah.
Well, I just wish he made a movie that I liked more because I don't know if it's just like it wasn't my favorite, you know, like
Yeah, I've been really wanting to watch it again because
Yeah.
after seeing it, I was like, man, that was like I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think I loved it, But I liked it a lot. I'd say it's probably like
It's like a rated R juvenile film, which is weird. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's like super. I mean, it's like super juvenile, but yet like it does R-rated themes in it. You know,
Like, because it's
And I
fantasy?
just-
Yeah. Why is it juvenile?
That's- I mean,
Juvenile,
the
not
same-
in the sense of fantasy, but in the sense of like structure and
I
just
know.
themes.
I just saw
Well,
I
just
saw
because
Pacific
it's like
Rim
a
2,
fairy
and that's
tale.
juvenile.
That's kids just smashing
Yeah.
Transformers toys.
Yeah.
That's butts.
Yeah, I mean, he should have won it for Pan's Labyrinth. He should have won it for fucking Devil's Backbone. He should have won it for fucking Hellboy, because that movie
Dude,
fucking
Hellboy.
rules. But
The second one?
either of them, they're both fucking awesome. But I mean, it's cool that he got it. It's cool that now hopefully he will get like a quote unquote blank check to do
Yeah.
anything he wants.
Yeah.
Like giving him a fucking blank check is crazy.
It's gonna be cool, right?
It's
Yeah.
gonna be it's kind of Pacific Rim,
Dude.
but
You know,
even that
it's
was-
good.
Get him a Marvel movie.
Get him a Marvel movie,
That's
dude.
never
He wanted
gonna
to
Put him in a
do
box?
Doctor
I mean,
Strange.
Taika
Dude.
Waititi
He was
did it.
attached to do Doctor Strange for a while, and that would have been pretty.
that
wild.
would have been interesting.
The interesting thing, well, I guess like I'm glad that GDT like got it, because Nolan
GTA.
he can do whatever he wants anyway. Like he doesn't
That's true.
he doesn't need to win an
Yeah.
Oscar. He'll get that blank check.
But I mean,
anyway.
yeah, he's gonna win eventually too. Like he's just a guy
No.
who's like. You
I
don't
mean,
think so?
I mean, when I look again, like I always talk about like just the history of the Oscars, like literally Alfred Hitchcock, who pretty much made film what it is today, is never won. So
He hasn't either.
yeah, it's like
That's
what,
pretty wild. Yeah.
what can you expect? You know,
I don't know. It's interesting to watch the movies that won awards this time around, because you say it's predictable, but it seems different than the past.
Well, okay,
Like,
so I was just gonna
it
say,
seems like it's evolving.
For sure. Like I think predictable in the sense that like statistically leading up to it, all these movies and the actors and stuff were winning the awards,
Yeah.
but not in terms of just like on a macro level, because it's fucking weird. Shape
Yeah.
of Water won Best Picture. It's like a weird movie.
It's a really
for,
weird movie, yeah.
Like for people to latch onto as like a Best Picture movie. It's really strange.
yeah,
I'm
because
surprised,
there's
like,
not really
Lady
much
Bird-
of a political message necessarily, like
it had
overtly.
it had like the kind of like undertones.
But you think
there.
that if the Oscars was going to go off the political move, it would have done Lady Bird as the
or Get
winner.
Out, which I would have been happy with.
Yeah,
Get
it
Out,
would have been
honestly.
Lady Bird, because the Me Too movement, like that, like here's a strong
That's one I haven't
woman
seen yet. I haven't
seen
seen
that one
Lady
either.
Bird.
movie, and
You guys should check it out. I'm interested to hear your
Yeah, I'm
thoughts.
waiting for
It's
Lady
pretty
Bird
good.
and Call Me by Your Name, or I'm waiting for Redbox. I'm just like,
Call Me by Your Name
They're
is
all on
great.
Amazon now. Call
For
Me by
free?
Your Name is super great.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah. That should have gotten more recognition.
Yeah, I got really
Well,
shut
didn't
out.
they won something, didn't they? Didn't win anything?
Well,
Did they win Best
I
Song?
thought they
No.
won something. No, Coco won Best Song, right?
Coco. I loved
Did it?
Coco.
I don't remember.
Dude. Okay, so
Yeah.
I saw Coco.
Yeah.
And that movie fucking just
Yeah.
Jesus, dude. That movie
Wrecked
fucking
you.
wrecked me, man. Yeah. It was rough.
Yeah, that's one of those movies where like a little while before the twist happens at the end, you're like, oh, I know what's gonna happen, but then it happens, and you're like, that was definitely satisfying.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, when
it was
he's
good.
playing Remember Me to
Yeah.
Coco, like
Yeah.
when I think about that, I start to cry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna change the fucking subject because it's fucking insane.
Oh my
like
God.
how emotional that movie
It
is.
is wild, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's really good.
That movie's
Pixar's
good. Yeah.
fucking. I hope that they're like really fucking swerving back on track because
Because Cars 3 was no one wanted that.
that's their merchandising
But
movie.
everyone wanted planes.
Planes.
Planes,
Was there a
yeah.
movie called
With
Planes?
Dane
Yeah.
Cook.
It was a DVD.
Dane
fucking
Cook
thing.
was in it?
Wow.
Dane
Oh
Cook
my
was
God.
in it. He was the
Dane
lead
Cook.
plane.
Yeah.
That's what
Holy
Dane
plane.
Cook's been up
Yeah.
to.
Was he the
Planes.
fast? He was the best.
Dane
plane?
Cook's just playing planes in movies now.
Oh my god.
Oh my
he's
God.
truly evolved.
He was actually Sully's plane in.
Sully.
Be
That's a really
sure to look
undercooked
out
joke, I'm sorry.
for Louis C.K. in like animated films now.
Oh,
God.
God.
Like just like trying to like get back in slowly.
I'm really glad that has kind of like the wave of this guy raped everybody. Like it's been a while.
Yeah,
since
no,
anyone
I
was
was,
outed.
I was talking to Amy about that the other day.
Yeah.
It's like it sounds bad though
Yeah.
when you say it, when you hear it, like to say that. Like I'm glad that stopped.
I'm not
Because
glad
it's like
it
there's
stopped.
still people
Yeah.
out there that
It reaches saturation point. Like it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
It's just like everyone's trying to capitalize on it, and then
But I hope that's
done.
because most came out.
Yeah,
already.
I'm hoping
Like,
they
I
all
hope
got
that's
caught
why.
already,
Probably
yeah.
not, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
There's plenty of like non-Hollywood level like producers and directors that are still doing that shit. But, like,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, the real bad ones are like Bryan Singer, Brett Ratner, like
Yeah.
the real fucking hacky. shitty.
Those X-Men.
Harvey Weinstein.
What are you looking forward to?
Fucking Infinity War, dude. That's
Infinity War, right?
Yeah.
I'm too hyped up for it, honestly.
Too hype.
Some shit's coming out really soon that like I'm gonna have to Redbox. I'm not gonna be able to go out to see them, but Ready Player One and A Quiet Place.
Quiet Place.
Quiet
yeah,
Place.
John
Yeah, Quiet
Krasinski.
Place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people are saying Ready Player One's like a super fun movie, which I'm glad that's
Yeah.
like
That's
you
all
know.
it needs to be.
Yeah, and people are saying A Quiet Place is like the fucking horror movie this year.
Yeah.
Like it's like the Get Out of 2018, which is pretty wild. So
Yeah.
those I'm looking forward to
I'm
in
pretty
the
stoked for
immediate
those two.
future.
What's the political message in that one?
Well, not in that sense.
I
Like in the more in the Babadook sense of like it's the really good horror movie that's coming out.
Babadook was alright. I think it was like. Get
No,
Out.
Babadook had like a
Babadook was
really.
good.
I wouldn't say it was the Get Out of whatever year it came out.
Maybe The Witch is a better.
The Witch is
comparison,
Yeah. I'll accept that.
It's just weird that fucking Krasinski's like a fucking hotshot horror director.
I mean,
now. It's
just
really
like
weird.
Jordan Peele. I mean, no
Yeah,
one
I
saw
guess
that
so.
coming.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's true.
Go
I
from
guess.
Key and Peele to that.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
I'm stoked for a kind of Solo. I want to see Solo real
Dude, Man, I
bad.
forgot about that.
'Cause
How
it's
did I
got
forget
a-
about that?
Nope.
Donald Glover.
It's the only
Pretty
part of it
stoked,
that I
yeah.
care about.
Honestly, I love Donald Glover, but he just looks so depressed in like
Does look pretty depressed lately.
stuff he's in now. I don't know.
Like
A little
what?
bit,
He's
yeah.
seen too
like
much.
in
dude. That's it.
Spider-Man: Homecoming, he looked like
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
weird, man. He's like, well, he's
this is all.
like,
I mean, this is not
It's
anything
it's
objective.
Us. Yeah,
It's
we're just
me
looking at him and saying this
Yeah.
is what he looks like to
Yeah.
us.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying there's any sort of.
it definitely
story.
does seem like something.
He's down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to
well-
know if that's it or if he's just like
Especially
fucking
Childish
chill about it,
Gambino
or-
personas
I feel
going
like
away.
He's like,
you know,
yeah. I mean, I don't know if he's like stretched himself thin, but he's doing so much.
Doing a lot
I
of
think
stuff.
it's
yeah.
Yeah. Like maybe that's why he's like quitting. I don't know if he's quitting music or just
Yeah.
the name. but-
Well, and they canceled Deadpool like yesterday. His Deadpool show that him and his
yeah.
brother were gonna do.
Yeah, you're talking.
Yeah, they pulled
Oh.
the plug on that. But apparently it's a rights thing because Disney's buying Fox, and it's like it's apparently a fucking mess. So they were like, we can't do this right now. But I don't know. That could just all be bullshit.
What
Yeah.
what about Incredibles 2? I was stoked for some
What?
Incredibles 2.
the
I thought
second
that one came out
Incredible.
already.
Not yet.
Nope.
I don't pay
Yeah.
attention.
I hope
don't-
it's more
I don't care
Coco
about
than
Incredibles.
fucking Cars 3. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, Brad Bird's doing it, so it'll probably be. Hopefully, it'll be good.
What about the Isle of Dogs?
Isle of
That
Dogs
looks
looks fun.
cool.
Dogs looks cool.
That's
Yeah.
out now, right?
That's got like
or
a
no, a
93.
couple weeks.
I think it's out right now.
It's got like a ridiculous cast.
Yeah.
It's like every Wes Anderson movie just has the same
Oh,
cast plus more people.
plus more
Yeah,
people.
just
It's
keep
like-
adding
just
to the
keeps,
docket.
like
yeah.
snowballing.
So I'm just, okay. Let me give you guys some movies that are coming out soon. Rampage, Fantastic Beasts
Stoked.
2,
Don't care.
Aquaman, Tomb Raider, Sicario 2.
Tomb Raider's out, right?
Tomb Raider's out. Okay, Tomb Raider's out.
Sicario 2.
Ant-Man
is
and the Wasp.
interesting.
I just think if it's
Uh,
just a fun action movie,
Mission
I'll be
Impossible
down.
12.
That one I look forward to because I want to see what that mustache is all
Dude.
about.
What?
yeah.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
too?
I don't know what number. There's a new Predator movie coming out.
I want to.
Shane Black.
Black.
The Predator.
Oh, that's right.
We talked about that, I think.
The
on-
artwork looks so cool because it's like
Predator.
a lightning strike, but like the
You're gonna
lightning
have to show me that
is
after, 'cause I
like the
haven't seen
Predator.
that.
It's like a Thor Predator.
Oh,
Yeah.
can we tell you
crossover.
about Alita Battle Angel?
What is that?
Or
What is
Alita?
that?
I don't know how to pronounce
Is
it.
that a mech
Huh?
movie?
Robert Rodriguez's new
there-
anime.
Oh,
movie.
boy.
Well, there's a whole story to it because James Cameron was supposed to be doing that movie before Avatar.
Dude, it was a long because I remember like I was
long
just getting into like
production.
following movie stuff in
That-
high
yeah.
school and hearing about like Alita Battle Angel, and now fucking Rodriguez is doing it. And
Well, James Cameron kept saying for the longest time, "I'm doing this movie. I'm doing this movie. I'm doing this movie." 'Cause
Is
he
there a
loves
trailer out
the-
for it?
Yeah, and it's
who, buddy?
Oh, no.
I've never
it
heard of
is-
it.
Okay, so you know
Yeah.
anime.
Yeah.
You know,
Um,
anime.
I know. Yeah, I know. Anime.
You know their eyes.
Yeah.
What if real though?
Yep. No shit. No shit.
Alita Battle
Those-
Angel coming
Those
2018.
motherfuckers are
It
huge.
is really off-putting, dude. It is
It's
such a
scary.
strange choice.
Wait, is
Look,
it a live
look
action
it
thing
up
we're talking
real-
about?
Yes.
Should we look
It's
it up?
live
Yeah,
action,
okay,
but it looks like an
this
anime
is- So
character.
she's a real person, but they
Look,
made
he's
her
gonna pull it
eyes
up.
like anime.
Yeah, they made her
I'm
eyes
just gonna pull it up on
anime.
my
Yeah,
phone
pull it
'cause
up.
Oh, he's
that's where
pushing
it
it
shows
up right now. Look,
But I can't see that.
but you can't.
Turn it.
Jesus
I forgot you could do that with laptops.
Oh my god.
Oh, that does look ridiculous.
No,
like,
yeah,
already.
It's
I
such
remember
a
this.
weird choice.
Why would you commit to that? You know how much this movie costs? Like, what is it? Like 150 million or some insane number like
Dude,
that?
Oh, it's so dumb. This movie's gonna fucking bomb. People
What
don't
is-
know the IP. I don't know the IP.
Oh, she's got
I-
like robot arms.
I
All
remember
right.
this, yeah.
She's a,
I saw the trailer for this.
Wait a
somewhere.
minute, but why are there other real people? Wait a minute.
She's the
What is
only
this
one.
movie about?
Christoph Waltz is in this fucking
Yeah.
movie. What the hell is he doing?
Oh God.
Waltzing through his life, dude.
This is like Fallout. What are those things called in Fallout? The sinks or something with an S?
I think that's right. Yeah.
It can't be synth. I said
Synth.
sink.
Sinks.
Yeah.
Sinks.
It looks like a
I don't know.
synth.
I thought that was right.
It just looks so disturbing.
Oh, she does look. She looks a little bit like an Avatar thing. She's like a real life Avatar.
The thing is, she's more Uncanny Valley than the
Yeah.
Avatar.
It's kind of.
Um, what else is coming out? There's,
Yikes!
Yeah.
Bill is that movie.
That's about it.
Hmm.
I guess that's it for this year.
Really? Venom's coming out.
2017 was a really stacked year in terms of like really good directors
Right.
making
Venom.
stuff.
Like,
I feel like
It's gonna be I don't know. There's gonna be some shit, but I feel like okay. So I think all of the good stuff that we'll be talking about at the end of the year,
Yeah.
we like. It's not even on our radar right now. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like
it was-
shit that'll come out.
yeah.
It'll be like an It Follows
Yeah.
where it comes out of nowhere and it's like holy shit.
Kind of like no one was talking about A Quiet Place until it premiered.
Yeah,
And now it's
exactly.
like,
It'll
yeah.
be something like that. Speaking of the guy who
Oh, I
did
saw-
It Follows.
well, Thoroughbreds was like out of nowhere, right?
Thoroughbreds
Yeah.
was nowhere.
Oh, you
Thoroughbreds,
guys all saw that, right?
Thoroughbreds was
Yeah.
interesting.
It was good.
Like it was.
That's the
good,
first time directing,
But at
too.
the same time, like,
Yeah.
like the more I like ruminate on it and think about it, like there was kind of like I wanted them to develop the other characters more. Like their motivation was kind of wild. Like they just killed
Like
their
the
stepdad
dad.
for no reason. He didn't
I
really.
mean, it's a little spoilery, but all right.
No. I guess so.
I don't
Yeah, I
know,
guess that was-
man.
that was
it just
real
shows how
related, but-
fucking.
Okay, we'll bleep that out. I'll edit that.
Well, I
Nah,
mean, it just shows
we're
how
not
like
bleeping it
fucking
out.
vapid like that society is. You know, they're just
Yeah.
just fucking like spoiled kids. You know, that's what I got from it.
Yeah, I kind of wanted it to end differently, like them not do it, just
Yeah.
kind of like pushing it,
Yeah.
like edging the whole time. Just like,
I don't know.
just want to do
it,
this.
it
like,
really,
throwing
it
a fit.
really, really said how like that society creates a psychopath rather than being a created via genetics, because her friend was actually a literal psychopath
Yeah.
naturally, and the other one was not, and she was created into one via the culture, which was interesting.
It gave me from the trailer I saw, it gave me like Harmony Korine vibes. Is it like Spring Breakers?
I haven't seen that one.
It tries
Not
to be.
really.
It tries to be like a
I heard it
like
was
that,
good.
like a Heather's, but I don't think it like really pulls it off quite as well as my initial reaction to it was. Like when I went out the theater, I was like, "Oh, that was a really good movie. I bet you people are going to talk about it." And then I just like, I bet you people aren't actually going to see this movie.
Yeah.
But
You know, so actually, just thinking of Harmony Korine reminded me. He has a movie coming out this year, starring Matthew McConaughey, called The Beach Bum, and this is the log line for it. A rebellious stoner named Moondog lives life by his own rules.
dude,
This is going
sign
to
me
be
up.
fucking end of the year
didn't
top 10. for me,
McConaughey
by
already
the way.
make that movie? Was it
Well,
that
like
Surfer
8
dude?
times.
Was it
Isn't that
Surfer
every
dude?
McConaughey movie?
Look at this fucking picture, dude. I can't believe this. Are you kidding me? He's wearing like a fucking flame, dude. This is gonna be.
Oh
It looks like
my
Guy
God.
Fieri.
I
We're
can't
gonna have
fucking wait for
We're gonna have
this,
to put
dude.
that up on the video
God
as it
damn.
happens.
Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like aim it, but you wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to tell. It's
We should make that the
Um,
thumbnail.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
yeah.
saw Annihilation. Annihilation was really cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Annihilation
hell
I really
Sick.
enjoyed that one. Yeah.
I saw that
Annihilation-
twice in theaters.
I wish
Speaking
I saw
of
it a
top
second
10,
time.
yeah. Speaking of top 10 of 2018, that's going to be on there for sure.
Yeah.
That set such
probably
a
be
high
number
bar.
one.
Yeah, that set such a high bar for me that I don't think anything's going to beat it. But I don't know. We'll
Even watching Captain America die and like you crying.
Captain
see.
America.
Infinity War's probably going to be up there. I'm sure I'm going to love that movie, but
I don't think it should be number
I mean,
one.
it's
material.
nowhere near the quality
Yeah.
of Annihilation. It's just
Yeah,
it's
Annihilation's
a fucking
just-
Marvel movie.
It's-
if it's still
Well,
in
it's
a
like-
theater,
It's like even for a Marvel movie, there's so many characters, and it's like, what are they gonna do?
They're gonna fight each other, dude.
yeah,
They're
they
gonna,
did fine with Civil War.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Lord of the Rings.
Well,
like
I
giant
watched
armies.
it's gonna
Civil
be a
War
Return of the King
recently,
shit,
Yeah.
and I love Civil War, but I will say, I'll probably talk about this on the Delphin Pod podcast, but there wasn't enough time to really slap in the motivations of some of the characters.
yeah, we were talking about this.
Like
Why did they
Hawkeye.
pick their sides?
Like Hawkeye just started like, oh, I'm with Cap,
He's
and then
blue.
Ant-Man's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
and Spider-Man's like, okay, I'll hang
yeah,
out.
Ant-Man gets roped in just due to him being like a
Yeah.
fanboy of Captain
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. It doesn't make full sense, but it's like
It's
Captain
cute,
America.
but
Fuck yeah, okay, I got to be on your side. Like
Well,
that's kind of great. But yeah, I agree with you.
I was Team Cap in that movie, by the way.
yeah,
I was Team Iron Man,
I'm
dude.
Team Iron Man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Technology.
Fuck boys.
Except the end of that movie. Don't enjoy the secrets that Cap was keeping.
You know, that's
Yeah.
that's
That's
something
not-
I was
that's
thinking
not
about
a-
the other
that's
day
not what a
too.
friend
See,
does.
he never lied, but he withheld the truth.
Yeah.
That's lying though.
Mm-hmm.
Getting into that gray shit.
Wait, what is? What was that? Is that about his parents?
About his
Yeah,
parents,
yeah.
like
I guess
Bucky
it's been.
killing.
It's
Yeah.
been. Yeah.
They insinuate
I
that
couldn't
Cap knew
remember.
about
Yeah.
Bucky killing his parents.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
What else has come
Hopefully
out
they
so
didn't
far
mention
this year that y'all have seen?
Well, you want to talk about shit movies?
Oh my god, yeah. Me and Zach went and saw Pacific Rim 2, which was one of the
It's
worst
not
movies.
good?
God.
Of course,
That's
It was
too
boring.
bad.
Like it's
It's not
giant
even fun?
monsters fighting robots. That's boring somehow.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It is.
Why?
I'm-
It should be just fun.
I'm
'Cause
really
you can only watch
interested-
it for so long.
I'm really interested in seeing that just to like compare like why was one so good? Was it had to be like because of Guillermo, right? Was the action good?
Probably.
the action
No.
was good in Pacific
In the second
Rim
one,
1.
yeah.
Oh, and the second one too?
No, the second one wasn't. I don't think. It was
The
boring.
action?
The fight
It
scenes
was
were
boring.
boring.
It was like they were
Okay.
trying to sell toys, like, but you know that they're
I
not
mean,
actually selling
if
toys.
I was a kid,
so
I would
like,
fucking buy those toys
It's
easy.
like I'll give it like a step above Transformers, where it's just like crunching
dude,
sounds.
honestly, like
movies are
if Pacific
nightmares.
Rim 2 had been like an 8-episode Netflix series, it would have been cool. I think because I think the stories, like the little bitty stories they were telling, were interesting for like maybe 30 minutes at a time. But like you put a 2-hour movie together, and it's like none of that stuff like is enough glue to actually make me care.
They did a lot more
interesting.
character building than the first one, which like there isn't much.
That's
The
true.
first
Yeah.
one was mostly just about the fights.
You know what I love about
Yeah.
Pacific Rim 2 is the trailer and how it had all the cliche lines in it.
Yeah,
It's
oh
like,
my gosh.
what do we do now? We fight.
Yeah,
We're outmanned and outgunned.
I mean, they essentially just copied the first one.
Yeah.
Like they just did it again.
The opening sequence
Like,
is so like
that's what
like,
I'm talking
so-
about.
It opens with John Boyega like
yeah.
trading like Ferraris for bottles of sriracha and stuff, and you're just like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
this
they
movie
look-
about? He's like partying and like throwing champagne on girls in a pool, and you're like, I'm supposed to like this guy? Like, I don't care about this. Like, it
Is
was
he
like
supposed to be unlikable and then you like him at the end? Like, is that maybe?
I don't know
they're
what they
going
were trying to do. It seemed it didn't seem like any of his jokes like he joked about himself being sexy a lot
Yeah.
and the other guy being sexy. And
His
it's like
jokes
it
were a little
wasn't
weird.
funny, and he's like talking to like a
Yeah.
15-year-old girl about it, and it's
for?
like
Yeah, that's crazy because even the first one wasn't particularly well written. Like, it's a really
Yeah.
like hammy movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it did. I mean, it did what it was trying to do well, I think. But I guess the second one didn't capture.
It's like the writers in this movie will just write themselves into a corner and be like, and then he has a gun for his hand. And it's like, it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter what happens. It's like, oh, and then he just welds a missile to his hand.
Oh my God.
And it's like, it's just ridiculous. You write yourself into a corner and then just come up with some nonsense to get yourself
Yeah.
out.
There's a lot of like conveniences and just like a lot of cliche stuff. Like just, I mean, basically the storyline is cliche.
Maybe that's why Del Toro, because I know Del Toro was attached to do it for a while, and then he
Yeah.
like left it. Maybe it's because he was like, I don't think it's gonna be very good. Like, I'm gonna do
I'm
my
about to
fish
win Best
fucking
Director.
I'm about to
Yeah.
win an Oscar. And I don't want this on my record,
I want to watch the lady fucking fish.
I mean, he did Hellboy too, so
which is great.
Yeah, which is a fucking.
What about Black
Isn't
Panther?
what's the guy's name?
it's fine. Yeah, Black Panther is fine. It's not amazing. It's not terrible.
Black
Yeah,
Panther?
whatever.
You mean the first official front runner of Best Picture for 2018?
The first
No.
movie with black
coined
people in it?
by many.
I'm talking about the
many
political
media
movement, the
websites.
Black
Yeah.
Panthers. They're not, they have a
They're
good
fine.
message,
Yeah.
but I think their execution is a little bit too violent for my taste.
Too much execution.
Yeah, I think you're letting hype and overzealous reactions play into your
Yeah.
opinion of it. Because
Well,
I thought it was
that handedly goes towards what the critics' consensus.
Yeah,
was.
but that's like knocking your opinion down. I think you're letting
Yeah.
that color your opinions too
no,
much.
I
I
used to do that a
watched
lot,
the
yeah.
movie, and I thought it was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
I thought it was really
Because I was honestly like, I remember the middle of the movie, I just didn't care about anything that was going on. The best part was Michael B. Jordan. He was fucking amazing. I loved his
he's
character.
for sure. That's
Bruh.
so weird to me, dude. Like the middle part, I thought was the best part of the movie. The
It's
final
just like
act, I
on
was
Red Letter
whatever.
Media. Like I agreed with who said that.
I think
Yeah,
I agreed
kind
with
of.
Jay because Jay,
And I was
Jay
agreeing
had
with
like
Mike,
my
yeah.
opinion and Mike had like your opinion.
Yeah,
So I guess
we're
that's like
we're
it's
forming
fucking
into
weird.
Mike and Jay.
It's
dude.
so weird. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan's like villain. God, he's so fucking good, dude. Like that guy's gonna be the next. I don't know.
He's gonna be
what
next
actor
John
can you
Boyega, yeah.
compare- I don't know. Is
He's
it
his
crazy
own
to say
deal.
next Denzel? I mean, I don't know. He's young, but like he's
He could be
amazing
the
in
next
everything, dude.
Denzel.
Like he's amazing in Fruitvale and Creed.
I mean,
uh,
Denzel had a streak of
Creed
action
was-
movies, so I mean,
Yeah. Is it time for?
Oh, is it time? Okay, it's time for Brent's political thriller corner.
Oh, yeah, that's past 9:15.
All right,
past
Brent's
9:15.
political thriller corner. So recently, I have subconsciously been desiring for justice in the media that I
Subconsciously?
digest. Because I say subconsciously because I was at home the other day after work.
Like
and
you
I was
have a
like, I wanna watch a movie.
Freudian justice.
I guess. I don't know. But I was at home and I was like browsing Amazon and I was like, what can I watch? I just want to put something on. And I started watching just randomly A Few Good Men.
Yeah.
So I was like, I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. And I watched it and it's fucking great. A Few Good Men kicks ass. Tom Cruise is great in it. It's kind of like it's interesting because
That's
it's
Jack
almost
Nicholson in that too, right? Is that
like Jack Nicholson won an Oscar for that movie, I think.
Because the cliche line, right? He says.
which I
You can't handle the truth? Is
Yeah.
that okay?
It's fascinating because I never knew the context for that.
Yeah.
And like when that line is in context, it is fucking huge, man.
Damn.
Like it's like holy fuck, like that final courtroom scene is like incredible. Well, Aaron Sorkin wrote it, so it's like
Yeah.
super well written.
You
Yeah.
talking to me?
Yeah,
You
know,
want
that
me?
line
Yeah.
from A Few Good Men. But yeah, and then from there I watched The Fugitive again. And I hadn't seen that in a long time. That movie's fucking great too.
Have you seen The Witness?
Yeah, The Witness is awesome.
I always get The Fugitive and The Witness like mixed up in my head.
Yeah,
Just
Well,
because of
Harrison
similar
Ford's
names and Harrison Ford, yeah.
Yeah, a law enforcement guy in The Witness, right? But
Yeah.
then that one's also about like this slow unraveling of like finding justice also. And then it was at that point, or I think I watched The Fugitive first and then A Few Good Men, that I was like, I guess like I'm really in the mood to just like watch like justice be fucking like gotten in movies because of the world we live in right now. And then and then I watched fucking All the President's Men, which is great, and I recommend to everybody because it's basically like a precursor to The Post,
Right. Okay.
and about like the Watergate scandal and stuff. So I recommend it.
You should
They're all
add 12
Alright.
Angry Men to that docket. That's such a great film.
You should round it off with Justice League.
Yeah, Justice
Oh
League.
yeah, the final
No,
piece of the
man.
puzzle.
All about justice.
Do
You
they
know, I
still
saw
make
that.
like political thrillers?
Woo!
Like,
Huh?
do they still make political thrillers? Like, what's the like?
Yeah.
What would what
Fucking-
fit? What
I
else
mean-
would fit in
I
your
mean, The
corner?
Post is
Winter
one.
Soldier
The
was
the
one.
Post.
Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Winter
Post,
Soldier is like the most.
I think they do.
recent.
Well, there's going to be a fucking big run of them in like 3 to 4 years, man.
Yeah.
What's fascinating about I was telling Adam this, All the President's Men, is that it came out 3 or 4 years after Watergate. Like
Oh,
it was
really?
like super fucking
Yeah.
on. Like it's like it just came like right after it, and so it's funny because it's like
Yeah, they have the
it'd be like
context.
us making a like Mueller Trump election movie in like 3 years. You know what I mean? So
Which will
I mean,
happen.
They did that. They did
Which
it
will
with,
probably happen.
They do that with fucking tragedies like 9/11,
They've already made, like,
Boston
snuff
bombing.
movies.
They
Yeah.
just
Yeah, 2005 had a lot of like
Yeah.
They just throw that
9/11
shit out.
movies. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
feel
they
like-
made like W. The
I feel like we don't need to be making movies about that shit.
What?
And it's just, is that just me?
What?
Yeah.
Fucking like
ever
the
lived
Boston
it.
bombing
Yeah.
and 9/11.
Yeah.
Like,
The 1517 to Paris to me just feels. When I watch
Fuck
Inglorious
Clint Eastwood, dude.
Bastards,
I'm
and
so
Inglorious
over Clint
Bastards
Eastwood.
has that
He can
movie
die.
about the Nazi who like
Yeah.
killed a bunch of he was a sniper.
Yeah.
And
And
he
he
started
plays
his own
himself.
movie. That's what 1517 to Paris feels like to me. I
Propaganda
know.
shit.
I mean,
You see
kind
it?
of. Like, I haven't seen it, no,
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
just like,
Oh,
why are
and-
these
yeah, I
guys
see what you're
starring in their
saying.
own story?
Yeah.
It just seems so strange.
Yeah, it's very strange.
because they want it to be real, dude. They want to get their
But they're
real
not actors.
feelings.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most
you know
people
what
are.
I heard was a big complaint about that movie?
Yeah.
Bad acting.
Oh,
you know
yeah?
why? Guys aren't actors.
Exactly.
They're fucking they're like military heroes. I mean, but don't put them in
Yeah.
a fucking movie.
Right?
You know,
Yeah.
that's apparently what I keep hearing about.
Speaking of Clint Eastwood, his son looks just like him, and it's nuts.
oh, he's
Oh, yeah.
really
He's
bad.
so-
in
He
that
was in,
movie, right?
he was in Pacific Rim.
Pacific
yeah.
Rim, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's-
he was also.
What?
He's not
They're trying to
good.
make him happen, and
Fuck
he's not
Scott
happening.
Eastwood, man. I
Yeah.
can't
Oh, he's in
stand
what?
Scott
Fast and
Eastwood.
Furious, right?
Yeah, he's in.
He
was in
Bring Back
Fate
My Boy,
of the
dude.
Furious,
Good movie.
and they're trying to make him happen. You know what I mean? They're trying to make Scott
Well,
Eastwood
he
like
was
a
in
thing.
7, right?
Make it a thing.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
he?
Even he couldn't drag down
Not Seven.
Oh,
the
I
movie
was thinking of
7?
the movie
Fast and
7.
Furious.
Oh no,
7.
yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Fast and
I thought you
Furious
meant the
7.
movie
seven.
Furious 7.
Yeah,
whatever they called
Furious
it.
7.
He's
But,
no Brian O'Connor though. I mean,
He had like a negative role in that movie. Like he
made it worse.
subtracted. Yeah, it was.
He's
awful.
like a
He was
black
so
hole
bad.
of charisma, but he's very handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as they point out in Pacific
Why don't
Rim
you
2.
just but like he should just do cowboy movies like his puppy.
Give him a fucking poncho. And
Yeah, give him Poncho.
A gun.
Yeah, let him fucking just squint and stare off into the fucking distance.
People will love
like,
that shit. Like have him talk
Talking to me.
not don't have him talk at all.
Yeah.
Just have him show up
Shoot
in
stuff.
places and shoot
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Call people punks and Dragon Lady.
Ask them if they're feeling lucky.
Yeah.
Scott
Yeah.
Eastwood, if you're listening, we will take care of you. We'll be your agents.
You suck.
You're bad, but we know how to use
Yeah,
it.
you're also good and ugly.
A necessary evil, some would say.
Yeah.
That does
I
all over the
like
place.
political thriller corner. I hope you keep watching these. I would.
You know, I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep it going, man, because they're really gratifying to watch. Like when you get to the end of like
Yeah.
All the President's Men,
Yeah.
it's like you've been like jerking off for 2 hours and
Damn.
like you finish because it's like it's very procedural
Like
and
some-
how it unravels. It's like
Sting level.
it's like watching the news now. It's
Yeah.
like you're slowly unraveling this.
Yeah,
Jerking
because
off
I've
to the
been-
news.
Yeah. Only Fox News though.
It is.
know.
Isn't
They
it weird
got
to
the
like
best anchors.
be alive right now and it like my whole life you like read about history and then like when it starts to happen to you,
Yeah.
it's like really strange.
It is really
Yeah.
odd.
And it's like kind of feel like you're trapped. You're just waiting for someone else to just sort it out. Because like, what am I gonna do? You know?
well,
That's
and
why
the
it's
fa-
like
yeah.
it's hard to always be on the right side of history because
Yeah.
you're experiencing it. Like
Maybe we should do like a scary movie corner with Josh Baker and
Oh, yeah. We should
and
get him.
Blink
come
is
on.
the
that's a
Killer.
good idea.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun, right? He got me to watch a couple of really good movies. Maybe I got him to watch good movies. 'Cause I was listening to his podcast, and there's a guy at work that like he's always recommending horror movies to me, and I checked out High Tension, and High Tension was like one of the coolest like
You're telling me about
horror
that, yeah.
movies.
I haven't seen it.
It's cool.
You know, okay, so
Yeah.
you know a horror movie is good when you see that there are like 5 of them.
Oh,
like when
like
you
Saw.
see there's like
well,
yeah,
the
when you
first
see-
one is good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the first one is good when
Yeah.
you see that there.
That's
have been
what
6
happened with
sequels.
like Cube, because Cube is like a
Cube is
good
crazy
movie.
I
good.
still need
yeah.
to watch that one. Yeah,
Except the dialogue is so fucking awful in that movie, but like the
don't-
whole concept is great.
I don't know
that
if
was
that's
the
true
90s,
for
man.
all cases, though.
Well, is there some like
is
nerd
the
guy?
first Resident Evil good?
No.
And there's like 12 of those.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well,
that's
the
an
games are
exception,
good.
not the
Yeah.
rule. I'd say.
Well, with video games, completely different.
I mean, was the first Star Wars good?
No,
No.
none of them are.
Yeah.
But it's
Phantom
not a horror
Menace,
movie.
Hot take.
chronologically, the first Star Wars ever made was
Chronologically.
chronologically,
I do like the prequels. I'm gonna
Canonically.
defend the
Oh,
prequels.
fuck off,
Canonically,
Brian.
yeah.
Hey, that's a Brian's hot.
That's
take
a hot take right there.
man.
Hot
That's
take.
one of the,
The
hot.
prequels
It's
are
almost
better.
as hot as Mustafar, the fucking volcano
God
planet
damn.
where they
Oh my
fight at the end of episode 3.
Revenge of the Sith is good. I'd argue about that.
But Return of the King's better. It's a better
Jesus,
third
man,
film.
That is, of course, it is.
It's the best third of any series.
all George
probably of
Lucas
any.
does is just open up the hero's journey and says, "I'm gonna put light swords in there."
Light sword.
Light sword.
What if Jesus had a light
What am I
sword?
just gonna run out there with
Light sword.
a laser sword and take on the whole army? Sorry, that was
Seriously.
Straight
And then if Laser Jesus fought a Hitler helmet,
Hitler helmet.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
and what if he was his dad?
And what if there was a different pilot that just prank called Hitler? It was just like, can I talk to Hitler, please?
It's like, I'll wait.
I'll wait for Hitler. Yeah, that joke was really funny.
Dude,
Yeah.
fuck that joke.
That joke
was-
fucking works, man. I rewatched that movie
I'm
and it
for it.
fucking works because
I'm on your side.
there are layers to it. It's like
There
that's a fucking
Layers don't
like he's trying.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
He's fucking charging his gun, man. He's fucking
Charging
biting
my
for
laser.
time. Like it's not. I picked up on a lot of others. I don't want to talk about.
Well,
this
if
movie
you
anymore,
if you
I'm
want
sorry.
to, if you, I mean,
How do you
there's a
feel about it
lot
overall?
of inconsistencies
It's good.
in the laws of Star Wars.
Yes,
So
that is true.
If you want to talk
and that
about
that has
then-
been true 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
Force
then
has always been able to let you project
Yeah.
your body somewhere else. They do in the first one.
it's in the Jedi path. Man.
Make it-
and
It's on
and
the books,
gravity's
so-
in space. You know.
Yeah, there's gravity.
Gravity in space.
You can fly.
And you can also.
You guys are just trying to fucking trigger me now. I like just. I'm on the record saying I don't want to talk about this. Movie
Okay,
anymore.
we can move on. I think we should talk a little bit about
Crushes my
what
soul.
people could expect for the next fam films. How often should we be doing this? What's the new format? Should we continue with Season of the Guest? Do you want to pick something else?
Season of the Guest forever.
Season of the Guest
Season
forever.
of the Guest.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda.
Yeah, maybe I like that idea, like of a guest bringing a movie to fan films. I mean,
Yeah, and if you want to be a guest, I guess just tweet at us at Stickerfridge.
Yeah, that reminds me. I was gonna talk to you, audience, or if you're listening. Is anyone listening? Like, tweet at us. Like, I want some confirmation that people are out there paying attention to anything
God
we do.
every day. Are you listening?
At Stickerfridge.
Yeah.
Just say hi.
Say, hey, we're
Like,
here.
just say something.
Say some.
Like, what are you even doing? It takes 5 seconds.
Right?
Not even
Like,
that.
you're already on your phone.
Yeah.
If you're already listening to this portion, that's
Yeah.
about an hour and some
Yeah.
odd minutes.
If you like it, tell your friends that you like it, and then they can tell their friends.
Yeah.
Share it,
Yeah.
retweet shit. You know, do all that stuff.
I don't know what else do you guys want to. I think I feel pretty good with this update club.
Yeah, I was gonna say Director Showdown season whatever. Maybe not a season title number, whatever. Will be out at some point. We're still kind of nailing stuff down.
At some point in time.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah.
Most
Figuring
things
out.
happen at some point in time.
Yeah.
I mean, given an infinite amount of time, everything happens.
On a long enough timeline, the survival rate of everyone drops to 0.
What is
Is that Fight
bro?
Club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Jurassic Park for a second.
No, life
Like,
finds a
who
way.
the fuck would have said that in Jurassic Park?
No, probably Malcolm.
maybe?
Yeah, Malcolm was dude.
Life finds a way to stop.
That's true.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay then.
I think people are properly updated.
What else you want to? You guys have plugs?
I want to take a few seconds to shit on the Stranger sequel.
Okay, shit on it.
Oh, yeah. You
It was
took-
bad.
Yeah, you keep
Yeah.
talking
It was a
about
boring
how
piece
bad
of
that
shit.
movie is.
I want you guys to watch it so you can hate it with me. It's so fucking stupid and bad.
Have you seen the first
writing's
one?
bad? The first one, yes.
Pretty good.
It was okay.
Pretty
Yeah,
good
it's
movie.
significantly better than this.
Yeah.
It's just like cliche,
Even
shitty.
with Scott Porter being in it.
You know what came out this week, dude? I think it's called Game Over. It's on Netflix with the guys who did Workaholics.
Dude, I hear that's bad.
You hear it's
I
bad?
haven't heard of it.
I want to
Oh,
watch.
It's like
it.
a Die Hard with the Workaholics guys.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean,
Tell
let's-
us if
let's
you're
watch
listening. Tweet
Is
at
it-
us
is
whether
it a
it's
Miss
good or not.
March? A Miss March.
Boy, that movie.
God,
What?
that movie. You guys remember that?
Horstick.jpg.
What?
Yeah.
How can I forget?
What are you talking
I thought it was MPEG.
Bad
Was it
movie.
JPEG?
It was.
I can't
video?
remember.
It's from the Wise Kids You Know. They made a movie called
Very
Miss
bad.
Miss March,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
just not
it's not
good.
You know what? Oh,
It's
Jumanji.
funny.
We saw it.
Jumanji
we
was
went
fun.
to
Yeah.
we went to the drive-in
Yeah.
Yeah,
for Adam's
for my
birthday and
birthday.
saw
Oh,
it.
that's cool.
Oh, by the way, yeah, go to Stars and Stripes drive-in if you get the chance. It's fucking awesome. It's
pretty cool.
Really good drive-in.
Where's it at?
New
By
New Braunfels.
Green,
Okay.
Texas.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's like New Braunfels, pretty much.
What is New Braunfels? Is that like on I-35?
You know what?
Yeah.
It's literally right past and down the road.
Just
a
go
little bit
towards
from
Austin, you'll
Buc-ee's.
find it.
Okay.
From Bucky's in New Braunfels. It's really cool. Yeah, and then we saw Jumanji, and it was a lot better than I expected.
Jumanji's
It to be.
pretty good.
I've got a plug. I've invented a holiday.
Another one?
Yeah, no, this is the
Hell
same
yeah.
holiday. I don't know if anyone knows about this. That my holiday it's actually 3 holidays in one, so it's kind of it's
Halfway Thanksgiving.
It's halfway Thanksgiving. It's
We've sort of
yeah.
talked about this before on the podcast.
have we?
I don't know
want
if we have.
I'm pretty sure we have.
like I really want people to get into it. Like it's halfway Thanksgiving. It's sandwich night because what you do is you just eat Thanksgiving food, but it's in sandwich form.
Which
and
is a
it's-
superior form.
It's also the main theme of the evening is encouragement. So it's like you made your New Year's resolutions and now it's June and you're halfway.
You
to
know what?
realizing
How
that.
the
Oh,
fuck is that
to
not
keep
a
track.
thing?
Yeah.
Because no one wants to actually
really
do
good.
the resolution.
Because people
Yeah.
aren't positive.
So you just like encourage each other to do it. So
I almost
it's-
feel like encouragement night should be like 2 weeks into the new year. Because that's when most people like abandon.
Just
They're
like
like,
the next
fuck
day.
it, I'll start next
January
year.
2nd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, don't give up.
Yeah.
No, because humans aren't
Dude,
altruistic.
that's a. I don't think you told me about sandwich night, but you didn't
Yeah.
tell me like about the encouragement.
Okay, it's
thing.
also since it's Thanksgiving, it's a 3-day holiday, right? It starts on Thursday. It starts on Thursday, June 7th, and it ends after White Friday.
It should
thing,
never
like,
end because
White
encouragement.
Friday.
and then
White Friday.
and
Hold
then-
on, what is
Wait,
White
did you make
Friday?
that up too?
I'm making it up as I go.
Okay.
But
That's pretty hilarious.
What about Black Saturday?
well, just any time between June 7th and June 9th, celebrate halfway Thanksgiving / encouragement day with your friends. Host a party where you just eat Thanksgiving leftover sandwiches and just encourage people to follow up on their New Year's resolutions.
That's good.
That's cool.
You eat turkey.
And then tweet at your pictures of us to
mark
add
your
us.
calendars.
Yeah.
We'll put it in a video or something.
That reminds me of, though, like, whenever I go into work,
Yeah.
I always see it's National Something Day. It's National.
I get the email every fucking
It's
day.
National Pasta Day. It's National Panda Day. I'm like, what? You're taking away all the value of the days.
But not,
And then
not
you're
the
taking
value of
away
those
value to
cards.
like holidays.
and months.
Well,
too.
I mean, that's
Like
good,
Black History
'cause-
Month. doesn't
No, I want
holidays are
more
bullshit.
holidays. I want more holidays. So
I want
can
them
go-
to be devalued.
Well, no, I want them to be more valued so I can
get off
have
from work.
more holidays. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But you just said adding more of them devalues it.
Yeah, because like you don't want to add more holidays because there's so many already.
Wait a minute.
So many
You said
national
holidays.
So many. I mean,
What are you saying?
no. What I mean is that there's so many national days that you don't think about holidays anymore.
Yeah. Well, because we're speaking, I think, from a very specific place where, like, we
Yeah.
come in,
A
we
very
open our
specific
fucking email.
Yeah.
Outlook
National
pops up and it's
Taco
like,
Day.
it's National Jean Jacket Day. Hope you wore your jean jackets to
God.
work. And it's
mean,
like, fuck
it's
off.
National
that's
So when a
bullshit.
holiday comes up, it doesn't mean anything because it's
You're
National
just
some bullshit day.
desensitized to it. You're
All,
like,
Yeah.
Okay, all of those other fake holidays are just trying to get you to buy jean jackets and eat more
Right,
pizza and donuts.
exactly.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like, don't be
Exactly.
fooled.
It is a
Well, I
capitalist
mean,
that's what-
construction.
But that's what Easter
constructed-
and Christmas is anyway. You buy trees
We're
and
onto
you
you,
buy
Big Denim.
eggs
Yeah.
on Easter,
Yeah.
which is coming up.
I only mention it because it's Jean Jacket Day now, which is why Adam's
Yeah.
wearing a jean
Is
jacket.
it really jean jacket day?
It is.
No,
Why
it's
not?
fucking
You can
tool.
say it.
Every
You can
day.
just say
It
whatever
is
the
now.
fuck you want.
Yeah.
No, literally, you can just start telling people, "Oh, it's National Jean Jacket Day. Have you heard?"
yeah.
And
And they'll
then-
retweet it, and then it's a fucking thing downtown. Everyone's wearing jean
Exactly.
jackets.
Yeah,
Who's the
where does
authority?
the buck stop? Where's the fucking day commissioner?
It doesn't.
Day
Yeah.
Commissioner.
May 26th? I don't know. Chili Dog fucking Wednesday? Who gives a shit?
Because I feel like there's multiple national days on a single
Yeah,
day.
definitely.
Yeah.
It depends on what
No.
nation you're in.
Yeah.
There are days I've come in and there's like
there's, like, international
National Blue
shit.
Shirt Day, National Baseball Day, and it's like fuck off. That's why there's so many days
National
on a day.
Blue Baseball Shirt Day.
Yeah, National Blue Shirt. Yeah, Blue Baseball.
Like,
Day.
stop telling me what I'm supposed to value on a day.
Man, what if we make a short film about a guy who lives his life just based on whatever national day it is?
Oh, dude,
God,
that's actually. I think I already
pretty
worked
great.
out the entire arc. Of
Yeah,
that.
you would.
At the end of it is he goes into work and it's not a national day and he
Yeah.
like doesn't know what to do with
He just
himself
kills
and he's
himself.
like the happiest he's ever been.
Oh wow! Yeah,
Oh,
there
there
you
you
go.
go.
Don't steal that, please. We're gonna fucking do that. That's really
Just gonna
good.
censor this whole part.
That's
out.
actually really brilliant.
It's like a
cut it.
Pixar short intro.
I'm gonna cut 10 minutes ago, and then if you want to watch the rest of it, it's behind a paywall.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, there it is. If you're hearing
If you
us
want to
now,
steal our ideas, it's behind
Yeah.
a paywall.
you got to make money off it somehow.
Gotta pay money to make money, I guess.
But I also just remembered I wanted to plug something I think would be cool to kind of incorporate into our podcast in the future. I told you guys about it. That Stardust app.
Yeah, check
Like-
it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen other podcasts do it. I don't know. I guess you like tag us. We need to make like a sticker fridge account.
Yeah.
But
What is that? I don't even know.
it's
What that
it's like a little. It's an app. You go on there and you do like a 30-second review. Like it's just all movies, like current movies that are coming out. And you go on there and you just hit record and it's like drop a 30-second take.
You just
on,
talk and
yeah.
okay.
On like a recent thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So like do that, tag us. Like if we do some like current films, we should like tweet ahead of time.
Hmm.
Like hey, we're gonna watch
That's a good
Civil
idea,
War or
yeah.
not,
Nice.
fucking
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Like if you watch it too, let us
Yeah.
know what.
And then
you,
we'll
yeah.
throw those in the
That's a good
episode.
idea.
Oh, cool.
It'd be pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
So I'm assuming by the time this comes out, we'll have an sticker fridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the
You make
Stardust
one-
app?
Yeah, real quick.
It's pretty
yeah.
cool. Yeah, I was doing the browse thing and just going through.
Yeah.
And there were. Yeah, like you're right. The Real Rejects was on there, and
Yeah, there's a few.
You know what
good
we should
popular
do
ones.
for Infinity War? Let's do an actual Infinity War with all the podcasters. Just have every single sticker fridge
dude,
person
somebody's
on.
gonna
Oh,
do
man.
that, right? Like fucking.
Like no, it's like you get everybody in this like in our group chat just shows up and does like the podcast.
God, that'd be pretty hilarious.
That'd be so chaotic.
They think that's going to be the best crossover.
Yeah.
Not till that podcast comes out.
Exactly.
Fucking hell.
Honestly, though, is it the most ambitious crossover event? Like,
Mm-mm.
I mean-
or Super Smash Brothers?
It is well
No.
Or what about like
in
Capcom
cinema
versus
history.
Marvel?
This is
In
pretty-
movies,
Movies.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's pretty insane.
Yeah,
Because you
it's
have to
unprecedented,
have
man. 10 years.
the context
build
of all
Yeah.
those characters. You have to.
up.
You know, that's the only way it's gonna work.
Well, to get the full Like it'd probably work if
Yeah.
you, for instance, didn't see the Thor movies.
What about
maybe,
like a Wreck-It
but
Ralph? Like Wreck-It Ralph.
Not the last one.
Wreck-It Ralph might be up there. Wreck-It Ralph has a lot in it.
What about like
I
Ready
don't know
Player
if that-
One?
Does that count?
That count?
That's more like just a
That doesn't really count.
fucking
I don't think it
advertisement.
really counts
yeah.
either.
Yeah.
I think
But I
since
don't think they're gonna
Infinity
flesh the
War
characters
is-
out. They're gonna be like
You're right,
cameos.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
hey, look, Pac-Man.
Hey, I know that.
He has
thing.
arms.
But
Doesn't have
Infinity
arms.
War is like this like aggregation of all these movies just
Yeah.
converging into
I
like
can't
this
wait to
one
see what
point.
happens, you guys. It looks so ridiculous.
It looks insane.
Like,
yeah.
It's gonna be dope.
I hope they don't lose their their action directing, because that's something they were able to adapt in
Dude, Civil
into
War
Civil
is
War.
so fucking
like the
good in
action, dude. They're
Dude.
so fucking good
They're
at
so
directing
fucking
action.
good.
Like it's almost like raid level, at least in Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And I hope like going big. I don't know, but it worked when they went big for Civil War. Like that
Yeah.
airport scene is amazing.
yeah.
So I don't know.
They
Just
really
random
knew
thought.
how to balance everything out, and you could understand.
give
what was
everybody
happening.
moments and beats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was good. It was pretty good.
Well, all right then. Tweet at us, follow us, subscribe, leave a comment.
Give us some reviews on iTunes.
Yeah.
Snap at us.
Or
Sure.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Apple
Yeah, follow
Podcasts.
the other podcasts.
Follow
Listen
the
to
podcast, yeah.
Director Showdown. Catch up.
Blink
yeah.
is the Killer, the Sports Show. That's all of them. So
Pseudo
far.
Boys soon.
And Pseudo Boys, yeah.
Pseudo Boys.
Hopefully Sean will get his Fire Distinguished
Yeah.
podcast on
I'm
the
waiting
ground.
on
You
that.
don't listen to that shit.
Yeah.
Hasn't he recorded some?
Yeah, he wants to start over that. Well, I think once he moves in here and he's away from.
Oh,
like,
that'll probably
yeah,
be easy to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, when you guys are in here.
yeah.
Show. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, thanks for keeping up, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, do we say stay sticky? We decided not to say that. Did we?
Have we said that?
I don't know.
I don't
Stay
remember.
sticky.
We are
San
now.
Antonio.
Stay.
Stay sticky.
Stay sticky.
San Antonio. Dude, saying stay sticky is hard to do.
Stay
Yeah.
sticky.
Stay sticky.
Stay
San Antonio.
sticky. Stay sticky.
Yeah.
See, she sells
Keep on
sticky
sticking.
seashells by the sticky
Keep
seashore.
staying sticky, San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it
pretty
sticky.
Stand sticky.
Yeah. Stick together.
Stand.
Sta-
Stand.
Stan Witwicky
stand,
from
stand ticky.
Transformers.
Yeah.
All right, we're fucking this up.
Stand.
All right.
Bye, everyone.